Okay, moving on. There are obviously... Bloodborne is not the only game that's come out this year that has a lot of blood and guts and is kind of hard. There's a small game called Mortal Kombat X which came out. Now the topic I've kind of got here is discussing whether it is the best Mortal Kombat game ever. Is it?
I don't know. It's great, and I really actually quite enjoy playing it. But I think it has a lot of similarities to the last one.
To be fair, I'm posing this question before I even know how much Mortal Kombat you guys play, because I've played it religiously all the way through.
I've played a good amount of it now for sure. Like, I've gone back and I keep doing the towers now.
I meant like the old Mortal Kombat games.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously I played the last one loads. And then before that, I remember playing the really old ones. When you're in the arcade and you have like a couple of buttons on the joystick. Those are kind of what I remember playing.
How about you, Joe?
I'm not much of a fighter guy, so I've played a bit over here, but not masses. I haven't done any of the campaign.
Played much of the old ones, old Mortal Kombats?
No, that's probably the same amount. Really.
I'll tell you what, I do remember the one on the, I think it was the N64, where you could run around as Liu Kang or whatever it was. And it was kind of like a little story mode, like a proper little story mode. Do you remember that one?
They're like the Mythologies ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what that one is. I know that Sub-Zero had like a Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero or something.
Yeah, I remember playing one about that as well.
Yeah, no, I've played a lot of Mortal Kombat. I mean, when I was like 7, 8, I forced my mum to buy me the strategy guide for Mortal Kombat Ultimate 3. So I shouldn't really have been playing Mortal Kombat at that age, but I don't know what that says about me, but yeah. I'm alright, I think. Yeah, no, to answer the sort of question that I asked,
that you posed,
I'm not sure. I'm really torn whether it's this one or the last one, because the thing with the last one and that I missed with this one is, that the 300 tower sort of mini, I can't remember the exact name.
The one that was tower. Kind of weird.
The challenge tower, yeah. I missed that immensely, to be honest with you.
You just have such odd little things to do in that tower, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, this one does have odd stuff with the living towers that are updated, but it's just random test your luck things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you mean where they like change certain aspects of the fight?
Yeah.
I think I did one of those towers where you go through and there's like thunder like raining down on you or whatever it might be, or it's like upside down or weird shit like that.
I played one the other day. It was like Cyrax's bombs had a little like blow at the bottom. It was like Cyrax is really unhappy at blah blah blah. He's now throwing bombs.
Yeah. So no, that's another thing. I kind of miss some of the characters that aren't in this one.
What do we think of the characters that are in it?
I think they've actually done pretty well with most of them. Because when I finished the story, I actually quite liked playing Cassie, and I quite liked what's his name? Quan Chi's son. I can't remember his name.
Quan Chi's son. Quan Chi doesn't have a son.
No, not Quan Chi. Go with the sword, and he's levitates people. Kenshi. That's it. Sorry, yeah, his son. He was kind of good, but I didn't really.
Close enough.
Yeah, Quan Chi. Yeah, some demon son.
Quan Chi Kenshi.
Yeah, but he was quite good. Jacqueline I haven't played much of, to be honest.
I don't know. I mean, I think they took quite a big risk with the amount of new characters in this one.
And they kind of put the focus around them a lot in the campaign as well.
But I think it's worked. I think it's worked. I think Cassie's great. Jacqueline I'm not a fan of, but Ferritor's interesting, if not fun to play as.
He's got some pretty nasty combos, really.
What, Ferritor? Yeah.
I've seen a few. I played one guy online and I was like, what the bloody hell is going on?
We've got Kotal Khan as well, Aaron Black. There's quite a few.
What did you think about the final boss? What's his name? Chinook.
I don't know. As in
like being sort of the last thing you fight.
You certainly know Shao Kahn.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Thank God there's nothing as hard as Shao Kahn in this one as there was the last one. That was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Although the Shao Kahn fight that was hard in the last one was halfway through with Liu Kang. Not the last one with Raiden.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Was it Liu Kang? Or was it? Yeah, because it was Kung Lao first and then Liu Kang, and they were both hard.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, I've beat him. I've not got to face him again.
This story definitely wasn't as long as the last one either.
No. What do you think about the money... Well, I say money grab. It's only money grab. I don't know. All the DLC stuff, microtransactions, give us a $5 and you get 30 easy fatalities.
Do you know what's funny? Do you know that video review you sent me before it came out of that guy who did the review?
Yeah.
He made such a good point where he says, back in the day you would have to go through hard mode to unlock a certain character, and that's how you get them. But now it's you pay the money and you get it. I really do miss that, you know, because obviously you unlock Shinned, but it's like it's not like you have endless amounts of characters that you can constantly unlock. You know, I always quite enjoy being challenged to unlock them that way.
There was 2 characters you unlocked in the last game. It was Quan Chi and Cyber Sub-Zero.
Yeah.
One in this game.
Yeah.
Although on the character select screen you do have a picture of Goro and press X to purchase.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm a slap in the face as well. Like I hate buying games from game. Like I very rarely will buy a game from game, and it's like you want how much for Goro? Is that really?
Yeah. I think in America it is with got Goro with every pre-order.
Yeah, I feel like we got pretty stitched over it.
We did in the UK, where game control everything.
Yeah, sadly.
I can't stand game. Anyway, yeah, I mean, as someone who doesn't play fighting games much, Joe, let's reverse the Bloodborne talk to Mortal Kombat.
Okay.
I mean, what did you think of Mortal Kombat X? As someone who doesn't play fighters.
Yeah. The way I feel about it, I feel like I probably put a 9.
Yeah.
Over X. I can't tell you what exactly. That's everything about it.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't feel like as a complete package as 9 did.
I feel like it didn't innovate as much as 9 did either.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
You know,
Faction War's not grabbing you.
no, not really. Like I still actually tried the invasion boss, which I would quite like to do. But I mean, what I remember at 9
That'll
is...
be over in 10 seconds, trust me.
Oh really? Did
Yeah.
you get caned by
You
it?
can't beat them.
Oh,
You
really?
cannot beat them.
Interesting. But I remember with 9, like when they first brought out the X-ray, the X-breaker stuff. That was just like, oh, this is so cool. Like they've had, I mean, obviously they've still got that, and it's still great now. But I feel like the one thing I did actually like was the character variations you could pick between each character.
So that was quite interesting.
I'm unsure on that.
Really?
Because
I quite like
think,
that.
I don't think they change the characters enough.
Yeah,
Like,
I know what you mean.
For example, with Cassie, with one of her variations, I can't remember what variation it is, but she'll get like an extra 2 moves. I'm sure it changes the combos up a bit or whatever, but I'm not that kind of a hardcore sort of player. But she'll get a move called the American Way, where she literally salutes, and that is it.
I've never tried that. That's the one on the left, isn't it? Is that when when you're choosing the 3? And I'm pretty sure Hollywood's the middle one, where she has the glasses on.
I think it's the one on the left. Yeah.
And the one on the right is where you get the takedown move.
She will literally do a salute. It has no purpose whatsoever, and then there's just like a falling missile or whatever.
So I feel like some of them were better than others. Kenshi had a good one, you know, because he had like the force kind of thing where you can like pick people up and levitate, and then he had the demon sort of form
the
as
Ermac
well.
variation of Kenshi is what I like to call that.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, even with like Liu Kang, I quite like Liu Kang because one of his was more he's good with his feet, one was he's good with his hands. And I guess it'd be better if you were amazing at combos. Because I've seen some people online who are great, and I know that certain classes and specific things you choose are good with certain combos you do. I mean, especially Scorpion, the little shit. Like, there's one of his where he just can do ridiculous combos.
Yeah, no, Scorpion Online is a pain in the arse. It depends. Like, if there's someone genuinely good with Scorpion, it's difficult to do much about it.
Oh mate, honestly, no one to lie. It was probably like my 10th, 11th game online. This guy had like 958 wins. He had like 12 losses. And he had Scorpion banner and all that shit. And I get in there and he had the, other limited edition you could get where you get the Scorpion outfit. He had that, and
like Cold War stuff.
I don't know. It's almost like almost plasticky looking. It was the export edition though.
Oh.
And then where you get like a figure with it as well.
Oh,
not
okay.
the normal limited edition. There was like an export one as well. And he had that, and he caned me so hard. Like he just keeps me in the air, and I couldn't do anything. And I was like, well, what am I supposed to do about this? But I guess it's just how some people are online. They're just great at fighting games. I'm just a bit like,
yeah, the online netcode thing I thought is kind of broken. For a lot of times, for me anyway, like I can't even access the faction war stuff. A lot of time, it
takes ages.
When I turn on Mortal Kombat, it will take a good 2 minutes for it to let me in to start with.
It's not ideal, really.
No, it does take a while.
Who are we all on the faction war?
I think at the moment I'm the Lin Kuei.
Joe?
Sub-Zero faction.
Lin Kuei here as well.
Yeah.
I
think so. I saw they were winning, and I saw there was a thing to get level 50 in each one, so I was like, I'm going to go with these guys first.
No, it's all changed. Lin Kuei won the first week. White Lotus won the second week. The Brotherhood of Shadow.
Yeah.
Brotherhood of Shadow were in first place. They've just been overtaken by White Lotus though, so I don't know how that's going to go.
So do you know what that reminds you of? That kind of faction war.
Everyone's very excited about it.
Chromehounds, mate. They were the innovator
they
of
were.
faction wars. And it's so good because I mean that kind of thing is really good though. Like if you can get hooked into it, where you actually want your factions to win, you fight for your faction properly. It's really fun to watch. Like the other factions go down. You can clearly see that some people are like hardcore in it to try and get to win.
I think everyone just left Linkway after the first week and just joined
pretty
White Lotus. I think one of the big sort of Mortal Kombat fighting communities went to White Lotus, and I think that's why they won the second week.
Right.
But maybe I'm just a bit of Linkway fan. I don't know if this is a thing. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool. Something different. They like try and do some different stuff online. I mean, in terms of it being like a game overall, it's a great game if you have mates that come over that know what Mortal Kombat are, but they're not like a massive gamer. Like I have a mate like that who comes over. He doesn't really like any kind of game generally, but he'll play Mortal Kombat.
Just gets forced to do it.
Yeah, but he'll play Mortal Kombat, and it's easy to pick up a control and have a go. And it's good fun from that aspect.
Yeah. No, I love Mortal Kombat. I always have done. I really like this game. I'm not too sure on the variations, but yeah. Again, is it the best Mortal Kombat ever? I still kind of think the last one is, but I don't know if that's just nostalgia playing into it.
I think nostalgia is a big part of it because I miss some of the characters in a big way.
Where the hell is Smoke?
Yeah, there's no Smoke.
What's going on?
You see him for a bit, and that's what annoys me more is that you see these people, these characters like Smoke, and then there's obviously. I mean, I never used to play Sindel and all that stuff, but she's in it, and
They even brought back like Serena from.
it's Cabal.
Yeah, Cabal's shown.
He used to be
Striker.
pretty- yeah.
No one likes Striker. If you
no.
play a Striker, why? Please let us know.
Yeah, it's just, and then I even saw the mods, like people who've got like Baraka and stuff, and Sindel. So it's like they're in the game. Their movesets are in the game.
You wouldn't want to play as Baraka. Again, people, if you play as Baraka as your main in the last Mortal Kombat, please tell me why. I really don't know. Yeah, and who else was in it? Rain's in it as well.
Rain,
It's
yeah,
the
you
story
see
we
Rain,
can't
don't
play.
you?
We'll have a quick chat about the Combat Pass, spelled with a K. This is Mortal Kombat, so everything is spelled with a K. C's do not exist. £24.99 over here. I think it's $30 in the US for Tanya, Tremor, Predator, and Jason Voorhees.
Yeah.
And you get some extra costumes and such forth. Is it just me, or is that terrible
I
value?
think it's a bit of a slap in the face, is what it is.
You're essentially paying, let's say, roughly, I'm doing this off the top of my head, like 60% of the game again
it's-
for 4 characters.
Do you know,
It's a bit
right?
steep, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just out of interest, do you know how much characters cost on Killer Instinct? Because can you buy characters for
rough-
like one character?
Yeah, I mean, from what I remember, it's like $2.99, $3.99.
So it's still quite expensive for like one character.
But then it
But it's, I mean, I suppose it's
depends.
better value than paying £25.
I mean, essentially, like we've just paid 40 quid for 25
Yeah.
characters, and then we've got to pay 25 quid for 4.
Yeah.
Doesn't quite
yeah.
add up, does it?
No.
No, that's a really good way of looking at it, really.
I mean, if you're a hardcore Mortal Kombat player and you're going to play it all the time, then that sort of shit that's worth your money.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I bought the last Combat Pass because it had some interesting people in it. And
it was only 15.
And I generally I was so enjoying it back then that I was just like, oh, it's well worth it because there's more people for me to play. But this time I feel like I want to try Predator because I think that would be great.
That's the thing.
And I think Tremor could be pretty cool as well. But the other two I don't really care about.
No.
But you're kind of forced. It's all or nothing, They don't give you the option just to buy one or two and buy a couple of costumes here and there.
I don't know. I think they will let you buy them individually, but I can imagine if it's 4 for 25 quid, it's probably we're looking at 8, 9, £10 each.
Yeah.
But
and get an extra costume for an extra £5.
would you pay
as well.
£10 for Predator?
No. So I play like
I think I would.
I don't think I will. Like I'll pay 2 or 3 quid and then be done with it. But tenner for one character, it's a lot.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure I would, but
Yeah, I mean I probably will.
I just change my mind in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But
I'll probably end up getting them eventually if they can do it for a reasonable price. But I mean, it just seems like all games are going that way. Even like, I mean, a bit off topic, but the Batman DLC that they announced, which was an extra like 30, 40 quid or whatever.
oh yeah,
And it's like, really? It's like, how can you charge the same as the game for like some DLCs?
But have you seen what's included in it?
What? No, I think I have.
They released a update. News breaking news.
Breaking news.
Why am I saying things backwards? Now they released like a small blog this morning. I've not read it personally myself, but I've seen kind of the information in it. One of the story missions in it is about Batgirl.
Right.
No, not
No.
doing it for you.
No,
A
no.
lot of people were excited about that. For
Right,
some
okay,
reason.
yeah.
And then
I'm not a massive
there's
DC
some
fan.
missions where you play as other people already in the game, like Nightwing, and Catwoman, and someone else.
Robin.
And there's some Batmobile tracks, and some different Batmobile skins. And
See, you'd always expect for 30, 40 quid for it to basically be another frigging game, like you're paying like the same sort of price.
it is, yeah. I mean, it does seem a bit extreme, to be honest with you. 40 quid for.
I mean, I'll get the normal game, no doubt, but I can very much doubt me getting the DLC.
Yeah, yeah.